Saturday, BC Place, Inter Miami against the Whitecaps. Season ticket packages were sold based on that event, right?
Horrible.
All sorts of traction gained by the Whitecaps based on that event. And then him and Suarez and Busquets, all these, they don't show up. They're not showing up. They're not even getting on the plane.
Don't like
What
it.
a dark moment for Major League Soccer and soccer in the city of Vancouver. And I feel bad for the Whitecaps franchise. Sorry, there's a lot of people on Twitter saying it's there. No, it's not. This is on Inter Miami, on Major League Soccer, and on Messi. Everything that you as somebody who might buy a ticket for a soccer game at BC Place, everything that you think of, I mean, if you're a fringe fan, the fan that the Whitecaps need, right? They're going to get their hardcores. But everything you think of soccer players is encapsulated in this story. Soft, arrogant,
cocky,
non-caring, cocky. Spoiled. It's all encapsulated in this story. It's a really dark moment. I'm not going to say day because it's over the course of a few days for soccer in this part of the world. Too bad. I really feel bad for the Whitecaps.
Okay, Ryan, do me a favor. Post Donnie's tweet from last night because I think that can you put it up? I think that nailed it. Look, he's not injured, but he needs rest. Then you tell Vancouver 48 hours before the game that he's not injured, but he needs rest. You called Messi a weasel here, which I I laughed when I read this. But this
I will stand by that.
And you screw a city who is celebrating, as Don says, their 50th anniversary. They built a lot of their marketing, a lot of their pre-plans for year 50 around this guy, Messi, and then 48 hours, not an injury, rest. Not an injury, the guy needs rest. Here's, Donnie, let me get this in. Here's the problem. Guy's 37 years old. The face of the league is 37.
He's 36.
36, 37. You know what? He's going to turn 37, Donnie. Just let me go on the rant. Decades of international play is taking its toll on his body. He's not injured. He needs a rest.
Oh, my gosh. Are you making an excuse?
I'm telling you, when the face of the league is 36, 37, not 25, 26, his body's taking a toll. He needs rest. Don't forget, Don, he's not injured. He needs rest. Growing the game, this is not growing the game in North America when you tell the Vancouver fans after 50,000 plus buy tickets that you're not coming, not because of an injury, but rest. If it was an injury, a torn Achilles tendon, whatever, I can say, he tore his Achilles tendon. I told Bob Leonarduzzi last week, Bob, is this going to happen? Oh, yeah, Rick, it's going to happen. Don't worry.
That he's going to play.
He's going to play, and obviously Bob didn't know what was going on. He was all positive. It's going to happen. And then, boom, Vancouver yesterday gets this
rest.
It's a rest.
He needs rest.
He needs rest. You know why he needs rest?
Sure, fine. Rest. But show up. We talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Come to BC Place.
But you want him to sit on a plane from Miami to Vancouver to what?
Rick, his number one job isn't to score goals. Hold on a sec. His number one job isn't to score goals. It's not to help Inter Miami win soccer games. His number one job is to promote the MLS product. That's why he's there. So all he has to do is show up and wave at people. Honestly, there'd be a lot of people who'd be satisfied with that. Or play for 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Same with the other two superstars.
Yeah.
That's their job.
That's their job.
That's their number one job. That's all you have to do. Last time I checked, if you're on the bench, you're resting. There's your rest. And you look at their schedule. It's not that great, and we talked about it when this story first broke, about the possibility of him playing in Vancouver. Games in Miami this past Saturday and this coming Wednesday. Yeah. So it's a pretty tight schedule. And then Copa America is coming up. He's going to be playing for Argentina. Okay. Fine. Show up.
You think Argentina wants him to travel?
I don't care what Argentina wants.
I could care less. No, it plays into it.
Are you excusing him?
No, I'm telling you.
And the other thing that you're hearing is, he doesn't want to play on turf. I'm tired of this when it comes to soccer players. I thought this sort of thing was over with. You're 36 years old. You're near the end of your career. You're going to be okay. Play a match on turf. Play 5 minutes on turf. You got hockey players, and I'm sorry, this is the culture of North America. You got hockey players playing with broken bones, playing
Fingers.
with tendonitis in their knee,
Yeah.
blood clotting during the National Hockey League playoffs, and then you hear somebody doesn't want to play on turf. NFL players, CFL players playing on turf, they complain about it, but they show up. This guy doesn't even show up for this.
Brock
What a
Besser.
joke. He is a weasel.
Brock Besser scored 7 goals after he broke his finger in Nashville at a practice. He took a shot from Miller, broke his finger. Remember that practice? This guy, he played the playoffs.
Whose side are you on? I can't figure out what side you're on.
I'm telling you, I'm on your side. I'm just giving you the facts about this guy not showing up. Brock Besser, 7 goals after playing with a broken finger, and this guy needs rest. It's amazing to me. If he would have come out and said injury, I'm okay with it. Injury. He's not playing. But to have rest, get all these guys that come from Europe and overseas and into the MLS. Remember Rooney in Washington? Wasn't he supposed to come right to Vancouver, Rooney?
Well, Thierry Henry is the poster boy for not showing up to
these guys, they never
Vancouver.
show up to Vancouver. They get them at the 35, 36, 37. It's just ridiculous.
Okay, so there's no shortage of people on social media blaming the Whitecaps. You know, why don't they have a stadium, with natural grass?
Costs money,
right? They should have known this was going to happen.
Yep.
That sort of thing. There must have been somewhere along the line. Again, we don't have any information. I don't know if you do. They must have had some assurance from Inter Miami or MLS that this guy was going to show up.
Right.
They must have had some assurance. And then here's the other thing: the timing. 2 days.
48 hours.
That's it. That's all people. People are like planning their weekends for months, planning this weekend
Donnie.
for months, and traveling to Vancouver. Kids out there, how disappointed they're going to be not to see this guy. He's a great player.
Donnie, look
His
at the-
job is to sell the product. What a letdown for Vancouver, the league. Inter Miami doesn't care. Argentina doesn't care. Just really disappointed, and it's really a setback for soccer in these. I'll say it again: setback for soccer around these parts.